All right, welcome. We're live here at Creighton Prep High School and getting ready for, well, the game's already started here. We haven't missed too much here as Headley's heading up to first on the drop third strike, and he'll get there. So, Connor Holm was the first batter. He'd fly out to left for the first out. And now the runner's on first here, and it's Ben Osley stepping up to the plate. Once again, if you're tuning in looking for the West Fargo Millard West game, we intended to broadcast that game, but unfortunately there was no place to set up our equipment and supply power to it, so we had to unfortunately cancel that broadcast, and we do apologize to the West Fargo fans tuning in hoping to see that game today, but we made a last-minute decision to come here and get post 2 on. We've been trying to get post 2 games on through over the weekend here, and this was the only one that we were able to get to by luck and chance. So once again, Caden Headley reaching base on a drop third strike, and now this is Ben Osley, and the count is 1 ball, no strike. Going to the scoreboard out there, and we'll get our scoreboard put together here. 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 out and 1 runner on. And once again, it's the Cheyenne Sixers. We saw the Sixers down in Kansas when they played post 400. Ben Bowman is on the mound pitching here for the Sixers, and Hayden Swain is behind the plate catching. Go around the rest of the bases here in just a moment. That one's fouled away for a strike, and it's 2-1 here to Ben Osley. Zach Kostopoulos is at first. I'm surprised I remembered how to say that from about 14 days ago, but I do. Kelton Hastings at second, and Coulter McAnally at shortstop with Fisher Brown at third, and then in the outfield here, Julian Romero in left field, Dominic Lopez in right, and Mason Tafoya in straightaway center for the Cheyenne post 6 Sixers. And they played a good game against post 400. We'll see what they can do against post 2 here today, here in at Creighton Prep High School in Omaha, Nebraska. We were here yesterday for the West Fargo games. They tried the pickoff attempt on Headley at first. And West Fargo took care of business early. 9 runs in the first inning, 7 runs in the second inning. Back-to-back plate appearances for Braden Jacobson, hitting 2 3-run homers, 1 to left center, 1 to right center, and it was 16-2 in favor of West Fargo heading into the 3rd inning. They would end up winning that game 16-8. And they are playing Millard West right now. And once again, we'll follow that game and give you score updates throughout our broadcast today. And we apologize that we weren't able to set up for our broadcast there today, but looking forward to this one here. As Headley's taking off for second. The throw is up there, not in time, off the mark a little bit to the right side of the bag, and Headley will be in on the steal. And it's a full count here to Ben Osley. Current temperature here in Omaha, Nebraska, 70 degrees under a fair sky, as that one's going to center field, and the catch will be made there by Tafoya for out number 2. So Osley will fly out, and that'll bring up Adam Lininger.
Number 7, Adam Lininger.
Headley he'll be pushed up to third now. It's 70 degrees, but the humidity is intense right now. I was talking about right before we went on the air that I wasn't used to this type of humidity here, and it only gets this bad maybe twice up in North Dakota, and I was told that it's almost daily here during the summertime. A high fly ball to right, and it's over the head of the right fielder. That will score Headley from third. That'll be a RBI single for Lininger. And that'll bring up the next batter here. That's Caden Kudera.
Number 16, Caden Kudera.
So post 2 strikes first here. as they are up 1-0 here early in the first inning. 2 away and a runner on second is Lindinger. And the first pitch will miss for a ball. It's 1-0 now here to Caden Cudero. Calvin Clausen is on deck. Might see Dylan Erholtz if we can get that far into the inning without another out happening. All 9 of those runs scored in the first inning for West Fargo yesterday happened with 2 outs on the board too. So don't assume the inning's close to over with 2 outs. That's what we learned yesterday. Of course, West Fargo now 4-1 here in the Creighton Prep tournament. They've only lost 1 game, and we wish them the best of luck against Millard West here. Fargo Post 400 Stars went home this morning, going 3-1 in the Battle of Omaha tournament. And now I haven't had a chance to research how Post 2 has been doing here, as we got here just in the nick of time, and we only missed the first batter, so not the end of the world, although I apologize for missing the first batter. But 3 balls and no strikes now here to Cudera. Ben Bowman now 16 pitches unofficially, as I didn't record the pitches for the first batter. But since then, he's thrown 8 balls and 8 strikes. And that one comes across for a strike, and that's 3-1 now. Don't forget Dakota Fusion playing Mankato United today at 5 o'clock. Brad Anderson will have the play-by-play on that one from Jim Gata Stadium in Moorhead. Appreciate you tuning in for that one. Cody will be helping them out on the camera, and looking forward to that one there. They got defeated by Maplebrook Fury on yesterday by the score, or 2 days ago by the score of 4-0. As Cudero walk, that brings up Calvin Clausen.
Number 2, Calvin Clausen.
So runners on first and second now here for Post 2. And that'll clear the count for Clausen. And inside for a ball, 1-0. And another strike there to Clausen, and it's 0-2 now here. Ben Bowman on the mound once again. Swain catching. Kostolopoulos at first, Hastings at second, McAnally at short, and Brown at third base. Romero left, Lopez right, Tafoya center field here for the Post 6 Sixers, who've had a tremendous amount of success over the last couple decades. 2001 to present, they have only not won 2 state championships in that time frame. Fly out to right by Clausen will end the inning here, and they'll strand 2 on base, but they do get a run across on 1 hit. No errors and 2 left on base, and it'll be the Sixers up to bat when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
welcome back. Live here at Creighton Prep High School in Omaha, Nebraska. Magnificent facility here. We were here yesterday for the West Fargo Rapid City game, and we're here once again this morning. We certainly appreciate them accommodating us here on the last minute short notice broadcast request here. Isaac Emeneth, he'll be on the mound pitching here for post 2, and we got Elias Harris behind the plate catching. Then around the bases here for post 2, it's Adam Lininger, Connor Holm at second, Danny Butane, the shortstop, Dylan Erholt at third, Ben Osley in left, Calvin Clausen in right, Caden Headley in straightaway center. Dominic Lopez will be the leadoff batter here for the post 6 Sixers, and we'll see how he fares against Emeneth. As we start the bottom of the first inning here. 12 minutes into the ball game. We're going to add 1 minute to our time on our scoreboard there. Make that 13 minutes. We'll allow it to cross over here. First pitch is fouled away for a strike, and it's 0-1 here to Lopez. Once again, 1 run on 1 hit, 2 left on base for post 2 in the top half of that first inning there as the pitch comes in low for a ball, and now the AC is on and it feels much better in here. And that one's sent out into shallow center. Charging in with the underhand grab is Headley, out number 1.
After the flyout brings up number 27, Coulter McCanley.
Now bring up Coulter Now I'm getting it wrong. I had it right in the pregame show. McAnally, there we go. Zach Kostolopoulos will be the third batter in the lineup that Isaac Emeneth will see. But 1 up, 1 down for the Sixers so far here in this contest, and this should be a good matchup here. Like I said, we saw post 6 about 4 weeks ago down in Kansas when they played the post 400 Stars, and that was a game that was tight until the end. Post 6 would pull away with it late in the game, and right now this one looking to have the similar outcome. Well, maybe not a similar outcome, but a similar first few innings, as it's a 1-0 game right now here. And the pitch comes across for a ball. It's 2-1 now here to McAnally. Now we'll come inside for ball number 3. So after starting the count 0-1, he's now tossed 3 balls. And here's the 3-1 delivery. That one will nick him in the left arm, and he'll reach base. Now clear the count here for Zach Kostolopoulos.
After the hit by pitch, number 21, Zach Kostopoulos.
So once again, the runner on is Coulter McAnally, and the first pitch here to Kostolopoulos comes along for strike 1 here. And Isaac Emeneth now will be tossing pitch number 10 here on this 0-1 count here to Kostolopoulos. Mason Tafoya would be on deck with 1 away. If no double plays happen, we'll see him next. Then now they'll try the pickoff at first. McAnally back to the bag in time. And it'll remain 0-1 here to Kostolopoulos. And that pitch will miss. That'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike here for Kostolopoulos. Another pickoff try at first there, and McAnally back in time once again. Yeah, I was saying earlier that Post 6 has had some tremendous success locally since 2001 to present. They've won the state championship every single year with the exception of 2, and if memory serves me correctly, it was in 2004 and 2014, so they seem to have trouble in the years that end with the number 4. But outside of that, they've had some pretty excellent success down there in the Cheyenne, Wyoming area against their local opponents. So, and the 1-1 is sent out in the center field, and getting underneath it there's Headley, and he will strike and make the grab, and that's 2 away. Mason Tafoya comes up to the plate now. So runner will remain on first here, so I'll zero out the count for Mason Tafoya. And with 2 away, it'd be Romero on deck, waiting in the wings on deck. That's right down the middle. Good pitch there by Emineth, and that's strike 1 here to Tafoya. 12 pitches now for Emineth, even 6-6 on the ball strike count, according to my numbers unofficially. 18 minutes into the ball game now, as Emineth will get the signal here from Harris, and set, glance at first, deliver the pitch down the middle, and now they'll toss it up to second. It's going to be close. He's safe. McAnally takes the steal on the head first slide, and Harris almost got the throw there in time, but and the 0-1's going to be a chopper that rolls foul. Nice job there by the third baseman to recognize where that ball might be heading to, and it'll result in a strike. One ball and 2 strikes here to Tafoya. Now on, comes off the handle of the bat and out of the batter's box, so that'll be foul. It'll remain a 1-2 count here with 2 away. Runner on second is McAnally. Julian Romero on deck if Tafoya can reach base here with 2 away. Emineth going to try and send the Sixers down here in 4 batters. Couldn't quite get the 1-2-3 inning, but and he's safe. McAnally nearly getting picked off at second base there, but it'll remain 2-2 here to Tafoya. Strike ball, strike, fouled away pitch, ball is the pitch order there on Tafoya. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat coming up here. And that one's inside, and it's a strikeout. Got him looking, a drop third strike, and he'll be thrown out. And that won the inning. 1 down and 6 to go. And coming up to bat here for the Fargo Post 2 is batters 7, 8, and 9. Bottom of the order. We're going to return after this break here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. Dylan Erholtz at the plate here for Fargo Post 2. He'll send the first one foul down to right field. Good for a strike. Cheyenne, no runs, no hits, no errors. They left one on base there in the bottom half of the first inning. And I missed that pitch. I believe it came in for a ball, but we'll leave our count at 0-1 until I get confirmation on that. Now it's definitely 1-1, likely 2-1, and no, it's 1-2 according to the official. So. And Erholtz will see that pitch come off to the side here for a ball, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now here to Dylan Erholtz. On deck is Elias Harris and Danny Butane. And I'll be grounded right field. Good for a base hit there for Erholtz, and he'll be on first with the first hit of the game.
After the single, number 20, correction, number 2, Ellis Harris.
I believe it's Elias Harris, wearing jersey number 4, but on the lineup card, he's jersey number 2, I believe. Yeah. So if it's not Elias Harris, then let me know on our YouTube chat, and we'll make the correction here. And that one's fouled off here for a strike, and it's 0-2 now here to, or no, I'm sorry, 0-1. To Elias Harris. Pitch will miss for a ball, and it's 1-1 now. Here to Harris. This will be our final game down here in Nebraska. We'll pack up and head back towards home on the pickoff attempt there on Erholtz on first. We'll make a stop in Watertown, South Dakota, as the Post 400 Astros will have a game there on Tuesday. And then from Watertown, we will make the long trip to Williston, North Dakota for a Post 400 Stars game. And then on the way home from Williston, the Stars will stop in Dickinson and then take the 300-mile trip down I-94 back home to Fargo. And the team will finally be on their home field in the month of July. It's been a while since the Stars have been home. It's been a while since me personally have been home. So we did the Sioux Falls tournament last weekend. It just came directly to Omaha after that tournament finished, and decided not to go back to Fargo and tack on the extra 500 miles on the vehicle. So, and probably deduct a few bucks for gas from the bank account too. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and another pickoff attempt on Erholtz, standing on first. 25 minutes into the ball game, and Fargo Post 2 now has 2 hits. And a strikeout. So Harris will go down and brings us to Danny Butane, batter 9 in the lineup.
Number 5, Danny Butane.
So we've adjusted the pitch count to account for the first batter in the first inning. And right after this catch here by Tafoya, we'll tell you the update here on Ben Bowman. So Bowman, with that fly out, now has tossed 33 pitches, 18 strikes, 15 balls. And Connor Holmes step up to the plate. Back to the top of the order here. This is the his second plate appearance of the game. First plate appearance on Magnitude today. That's the only one we missed. Getting on here just in the nick of time and just a little bit late. Once again, if you're tuning in looking for that West Fargo game, we did go to Millard West, and they didn't have any power options available for us to hook up our equipment, so we apologize that we couldn't get that game on the air. But we sent a couple text messages after we discovered that we weren't able to come up with a solution. Found out that Post 2 was playing here, and that's a nice grab there by Kostopoulos. And Hastings will cover the bag at first. Now going to the books is a 3-4 ground out to end the top half of 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base or check that, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base for Fargo Post 2 in the top half of the second. We'll return at the bottom of the second right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded. All right, welcome back. 1-0 lead here for Fargo Post 2, or the Post 6 Sixers out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. And I want to say thanks to Brad, as he's confirming that number 4 is actually is Harris. So thank you, Brad. Appreciate that. Just make the jersey number adjustment here as we go to the bottom of the second. This is Julian Romero at the plate here for the Cheyenne 6 Sixers. He'll take the first pitch outside for a ball. It's 1-0. So we reached the 30-minute mark of the ball game here in the bottom of the second, and that one swung and fouled away out of play for for a strike to even up the count at 1-1. Emineth will face Kelding Hastings and Hayden Swain. Batters 5, 6, and 7 with Romero up at the plate right now here in this inning. For sure, maybe more, we'll see. That one will sneak into, no, it will not sneak into center field. Danny Butane making a nice diving grab to prevent this single from becoming more than that. Now going to the books as an infield hit, bring up Kelding Hastings.
Number 4, Kelding Hastings.
Once again, Danny Butane making a nice play there to prevent that single to becoming a double. Another pickoff attempt here at first to no avail. Fargo post 2. You got Isaac Emmons pitching and Elias Harris catching, and more around the bases here after this pitch. Once again, Kelding Hastings is the batter. He'll pop it up. That's going to right field, and it'll drop foul, I believe. I believe it dropped foul. Now come all the way back here for a strike, and it's 0-1. Another pickoff attempt, and no success on that one there. Once again, Julian Romero is the runner on first for the post 6 Sixers. Got one there as he almost tried to hit one into the left side of center field there, but Danny Boutain was able to dive and stop it and hold Romero to a single instead of a double. And now another pickoff attempt. Well, he didn't make the throw, but he forced Romero to slide back. It remains 0-1 here after what seems like a little bit longer time than usual. And now another pickoff attempt there is they really want to get Romero off base, it appears. Romero will get a lead off, and Emmett will check him, and he'll deliver the pitch instead. And that one's popped up to right field. And coming in is Clausen. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1.
Number 14, Hayden Swain.
So Romero will stay on first base here. And with one away, it's Hayden Swain stepping up to the plate now here for these post 6 Sixers. And that one's hit well into the gap in left center. It'll drop for a base hit. That'll push Romero up to second, put 2 runners on, and that'll bring up Keegan Bartlett, batter number 8 in the lineup here for the post 6 Sixers.
Number 7, Keegan Bartlett.
And the delivery, and that one's a little bit outside, and a nice job there by Harris to keep it in front of him and prevent the runners from advancing. Ball 1 is about the only negative to that play there. Once again, a 1-0 lead here for post 2 on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. 35 minutes into the ball game now here in the bottom of the second with 1 away and 2 runners on. Hayden Swain on first, Julian Romero on second, and a swing and a miss for strike 1 here to Bartlett. Fisher Brown would be on deck here if no double plays happen and Bartlett reaches base, or even if he doesn't reach base. One ball and 1 strike, and the delivery is inside, and it just missed the strike zone, ball 2. Tried to get it over that inside edge of the plate, but couldn't quite get the job done, and now it's 2-1 here to Keegan Bartlett. And the delivery, and that one's fouled away off to the right side of your viewing screen, and that's good for strike 2. Now level the count at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 2 runners on here for Bartlett and the Sixers. Once again, Fisher Brown is waiting on deck. And the 2-2 delivery is up high, and we have a full count now here. And that'll be a walk. So now the bases are loaded here for the Sixers for Fisher Brown. Batter 9 in the lineup for post 6. Reset, Romero pushed up to third. Swain on second, Bartlett on first. And Fisher Brown is 2 for 2 on his plate appearances here at Magnitude Sports. Hit to center field and a hit to left center field. Both of those coming in the game against Post 400 just a little over a month ago down in Kansas, which happened to be the final game of that particular tournament that we broadcasted. And now they make an appearance on the final game of this tournament. Fly out there to Osley and left, and that will be out number 2. Runner will tag, and the sac fly is good, and the Sixers have tied the game. So the sac fly scores Romero. Swain remains on second. Bartlett remains on first, and we're knotted up at 1-1 here with 1 away. Back to the top of the order with Dominic Lopez now, and Isaac Emineth will toss pitch 31 according to my numbers. Here 37 minutes into the ball game. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Nice pitch there, nice cut by Lopez, but he went over the top of the ball, and it's strike 1. Now I'm going to come in just a little bit low. Well, leaving up the count of the ball and a strike. They actually called a balk just now, so the runners will advance from first and second to second and third. And you can take the ball off the board there with the balk called, so go back to 0-1. And that hit will go into center field, and it'll be the right fielder, Clausen, making the grab, and that is the end of the inning. Forgot to put the previous out up there. So we're knotted up at 1 now here, and the Sixers leave 2 stranded on base. They get 1 run on 1 hit and leave 2 on base for a total of 1 run on 2 hits and 3 left on base throughout 2 innings of play. We'll be back with the top of the third right after this here on Magnitude. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Tied up at 1-1 here. A little extended break between innings here as Post 6 is going to make a move early here and switch over to Trenton Rodriguez, who'll come in on the mound and take over for Ben Bowman, who started the game. Bowman pitching 2 innings, allowing 1 run and 2 hits. And now we'll see how Rodriguez does here coming in the third. And the first pitch from Rodriguez misses just a little high for a ball. 1-0 the count here to Caden Headley, the batter. Reached base on a drop third strike last time he was at the plate. And this one right up the middle, and that one will not get by McAnally. McAnally will fire it over to Kostolopoulos, and his foot will stay on the bag. The official makes sure the ball's in his glove, and he'll call him out. And that'll be a 6-3 ground out here for out number 1.
13, Ben Osley.
That brings up Ben Osley, who flied out to center last time he was at the plate. To the best of my knowledge, no other defensive changes for the Post 6 Sixers, but if I see anything, I'll be sure to let you know. 1 ball, no strike here to Ben Osley. Once again, he flied out to center last time he was up at the plate. Ben Osley, first year on Fargo Post 2, good kid. Remember him last year when he played for Post 400, and he's a good kid. Glad to see he's still playing baseball. And that pitch will miss for a ball, and it's 2-0 now here to Ben Osley. And a pitch comes in for a strike. It's 2-1. That one's in for another ball. Or no, they did call it a strike, so it's a full count now at 3-2. And Osley will rip this one towards McAnally at short, and he will not be able to run it out. Throw got there on the hop just in the nick of time. Another 6-3 ground out for out number 2 here, and that'll bring up the next batter for Post 2, Adam Lininger.
Number 7, Adam Lininger.
1 for 1, singled to right field last time he was at the plate. And with 2 away, and if he can reach base, it'd be Caden Kudera on deck. And the pitch from Rodriguez. 1 pitch, and it will ricochet off the glove of McAnally, and that will go into the books as an error. So he'll reach base on the error, and here's Caden Kudera now. Thought for a moment there that he was going to sneak it past him, and McAnally just overrun it. You usually want your shortstop to have speed, but in that scenario, you wanted him to slow down a little bit. Pickoff attempt there at first, not in time. That pitch will come in low for a ball, and it's 1-0 here to Kudera. Calvin Clausen on deck. Should Kudera reach base here with 2 away in the top of the third, knotted up at 1-1 between the Post 2 and Post 6. And this one hit to left field, and it's going back, and it will drop foul. It was all the way to the fence there, and it just drifted foul at the last moment there. And I'll even up the count at a ball and a strike, and Lininger has to make the long trip back to first. He's halfway to third. So the ball on the fouled away pitch evens the count at 1-1 here for Kudera, who's walked last time he was at the plate. I believe he's walked on a full count, if memory serves me correctly. And the pitch inside, nearly grazed his jersey pants there, but it's good for a ball, and it's 2-1. High and out for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike here to Kudera. Once again, he was walked last time, so potentially a pitch away from walking once again. We'll see what happens here on the 3-1 from Rodriguez. Rodriguez will spin the ball around his right hand, get the signal, take a quick glance at first, set and deliver. And that one's ripped towards the shortstop, McAnally. He juggles it, recovers, and I don't think he got it there. Yes, he did get it there in time. Another 6-3 ground out, a close play at first there, and that will end the inning. So we go now to the bottom of the third, and due up for the Post 6 Sixers will be the shortstop McAnally, followed by Kostolopoulos and Tafoya. Batters 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. When we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. what impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, Fargo posts 2 through 3 innings, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. And Cheyenne's up to bat now. It'll start off with Coulter McAnally, the shortstop, who was hit by a pitch last time he was at the plate. We'll also see Kostolopoulos and Tafoya in the setting as well.
I don't ever remember doing it. Like, celebrate you. I'm fine with that if you're celebrating you. You can, if you're having fun and
and the pitch, and that one comes off the lower barrel of the bat. Foul for strike 1 for McAnally. Isaac Emeneth now at 33 pitches, according to my numbers. That includes that most recent pitch there. 20 of them have been recorded as strikes. Here's the 0-1 delivery. That one's down the middle and sending off towards right field, and it'll drop foul. Good for strike number 2 to McAnally, and 2 fouled away pitches and a quick 0-2 count here for the Sixers leadoff batter in the bottom of the 3rd. And that one's hit hard right towards Boutain, and another 6-3 there on the throw to first. So 1 away brings up Zach Kostolopoulos. Flied out to center field last time he was at the plate. And that one grounded towards 3rd, and it'll get by Ehrholtz into left field for a base hit. Kostolopoulos is on base now. Mason Tafoya thrown out on a drop 3rd strike last time he was at the plate, and he's 0 for 1 as a result. So runner on is Zach Kostolopoulos on first, with 1 away and tied up at 1-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Romero on deck, and Emeneth ready to toss pitch 37, and he will just miss the strike zone for a ball, 1-0. So he tried to get it in over the outside corner of the plate there, but went over the white line of the batter's box instead. And 1-0, and this one ripped towards 3rd again. Boutain will pick it up, juggle it, and he'll lose it, and that will be an error. And Kostolopoulos will advance to 2nd on that same error. So Julian Romero now with 2 runners on and 1 away, and you don't see Boutain do that too frequently. Of course, Fargo posts 2. Home field at Jack Williams Stadium, a grass field, and maybe, ooh, that looked like that one hit him. I couldn't quite tell. I had to look on my monitor and then look through a window and look through an open window. It looked like it hit him, but whatever the result, Kostolopoulos back at 2nd safely. And it's 1-0 here to Romero. 1 for 1 with a single. It was an infield single last time he was at the plate. And that's a pass ball, and now runners will take off. And the throw to 3rd, and Kostolopoulos is safe. It looked like Ehrholtz had applied the tag from my vantage point, but we'll go with the official's call, and it will be runners on 2nd and 3rd now via the pass ball. And 2 balls, no strikes to Romero. And that one right up the middle. Nice job by Eminent to make the grab. He'll fire over for the 1-3 ground out, and that's 2 away now. Runners will hold put on second and third, bring up Kelding Hastings.
Number 4, Kelding Hastings.
Tied at 1 here, and 2 runners in scoring position for post 6. We'll see what Hastings can do. He's 0 for 1, flying out to Clausen in right field last time he was at the plate. He was able to pull a swing back, and the pitch will come in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for a strike. That'll even things up at one apiece.
That's how nutty he was. So he's down there, and he ended up having that comment down. He was on that. So he had to miss it.
And that'll be ripped towards second. Can Holm get there? He can, and he'll toss it to Liniger for the 4-3. And that's out number 3. They'll leave 2 stranded on base here in this bottom half of the third. The ground out will end the third inning of play, and it'll be Clausen, Ehrholz, and Harris 6, 7, and 8 for post 2, and we return in the top of the 4th right after this break.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, welcome back here. Creighton Prep High School in Omaha, Nebraska. Our final broadcast from the 2 tournament coverages here. West Fargo in Post 2 in the Creighton Prep Classic, and Fargo Post 400 in the Battle of Omaha tournament. Post 400 finished three wins and 1 loss in the Battle of Omaha tournament. And it was 1 bad inning against Bellevue West that cost them that game. Otherwise, they could have easily gone 4-0 in that one. But they'll go home 3-1. A good showing down here in Omaha. And now Calvin Clausen steps up to the plate here to start things off in the top of the 4th for Post 2. And a good showing for West Fargo right now. They're 4-1 in the Creighton Prep Classic, and they're playing their final game this morning as well over at Millard West. And if you're a West Fargo fan tuning in for that game, we intended to have it, but unfortunately they didn't have any power options available in the setup locations that they were allowing us to set up in, so made a quick decision to come here and cover Post 2, as we've been trying to get Post 2 on, but just didn't work out until today. So 2 balls and no strikes here to Clausen, and that one's popped up and fouled away for a strike, and it's 2-1. So we reach 56 minutes now, 4 minutes shy of the 1 hour mark of the ball game. 2-1, Rodriguez was 17. Here's pitch 18, and that one's hit to right, and it will go foul. 2-2 as a result. And the 2-2 delivery, and that one's fouled up and sent onto the roof of the high school, and that's good for He fouled away pitch. It's already 2-2, so. And that one hit him in the back of the neck as Clausen tried to duck down to get out of the way of it, and he'll reach base on the hit by a pitch, and that'll bring up Dylan Ehrholtz.
Number 24, Dylan Ehrholtz.
And 1-0 here to Ehrholtz. He singled out into right field last time he was at the plate. Now bring up Elias Harris on deck here for post 2. We'll see him next, regardless of the outcome of this at bat here for Ehrholtz. It remains 1-0 on the pickoff attempt there to Clausen on first, who is the runner on for post 2. Post 2 getting out of a uncomfortable situation in the bottom half of the third, as post 6 was threatening with runners on second and third, and post 2 was able to get those runners off base and end the inning. So far, post 6 has left a total of 5 on base, and post 2 has left a total of 4 on base through 3 innings of play. And that one hit right towards McAnally, to second, to first, 6-4-3 double play. I'll bring up Elias Harris.
Number 4, Elias Harris.
He struck out window shopping last time he was at the plate. And that pitch will come in low for a ball. So the base is now empty here for post 2 after the 6-4 double play. Hit into by Ehrholtz, which would retire Clausen, who was on base. And this one chopped towards McAnally again, and this time he'll have a little bit easier throw to first to Kostelopoulos to end the inning. So that will do it for post 2 here in the top of the 4th. We remain tied at 1. And post 6 up to bat when we return after this here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. Still tied at 1 here as we head to the bottom of the 4th, and it's the bottom of the order. Batters 7, 8, 9 for the post 6 Sixers. Coming up to bat, starting with Hayden Swain, we'll see Keegan Bartlett and Fisher Brown this inning as well, and Isaac Emeneth will toss pitch 45 to start the bottom of the 4th as we hit the 1 hour mark of the ball game now. 1 hour, 1 minute, you can make that officially, and let's see, I believe it's still Emeneth on the mound, and it is. Yep, just had to make a quick double check on that one. Center up the camera a little bit for you here, and Hayden Swain, he would single over the head of Boutain, the shortstop, into left center last time he was at the plate. So he is 1 for 1. We'll see if he can go 2 for 2 or not. One run on 2 hits, 1 error and 4 left on for post 2. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error and 5 left on for post 6. And the pitch comes across for a ball. It's 1-0 here to Hayden Swain. Once again, he singled into left center over the shortstop last time he was at the plate. That pitch comes up a little high for ball number 2 here from Emineth. Now on 45 pitches, 27 strikes, 18 balls. And the windup in the 2-0 delivery, and that one's hit towards left. Going high, going deep, and going over the fence for a solo shot home run. And that'll break the tie as Hayden Swain will round the bases here. That one was almost foul. But he swung just at the right moment to keep it fair long enough to get it over the fence. And the Sixers take the lead on the solo home run by Hayden Swain, bringing up Keegan Bartlett.
He did hit the year.
And Bartlett will foul that one off. Nobody will make a play on that one. Bartlett was walked last time he was at the plate. And that one chopped towards third, and it's foul. Only 1 strikeout thrown by the 2 pitchers combined so far here through 3 innings of play. And now a drop third strike, and he'll be thrown out. That's out number 1. That brings up Fisher Brown. So that puts 1 away here for the Sixers. And Brown will send it to center field, make it more like right center, and well, no, it was more center. It'll drop for a hit. Headley will scoop it up and toss it back in, hold the runner to a single. And with 1 away here and the Fisher-Brown single, we return to the top of the order now with Dominic Lopez. Brown sac flied to left to score the first run of the game here for post 6 on his previous at-bat. Lopez 0 for 2, 2 flyouts, 1 to center, 1 to right, and now looks like we'll have a pitching change here for post 2. So Emineth's day will come to an end with 50 pitches, 32 strikes, 18 balls. Emineth will be responsible for Fisher Brown on first, should he come around and score before we can close the book on him. And the new pitcher will tell you who it is when we return after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
postman assignment.
All right, welcome back. Isaac Emineth done for the day. 50 pitches, 32 strikes, 18 balls. He'll be responsible for the runner on first, and Dylan Tostison will take over pitching here for Fargo Post 2 as they trail 2-1 now here. And it would be the bat of Hayden Swain on the solo home run earlier this inning to give the Post 6 Sixers the lead after the 1-1 deadlock tie through 3 innings of play, 3.5 innings of play, I should say. And now with 1 away and a runner on first, Dylan Tostison will take over on the mound here for Fargo Post 2. To the best of my knowledge, no other defensive changes for Post 2, but if we figure something out, we'll certainly update you. 1 hour and 7 minutes, time of the game at the pitching change. And now Tostison will face Dominic Lopez. It's the top of the order here for the Sixers. And now the pickoff attempt at first, and that will be unsuccessful this time around. Fisher Brown back onto the bag safely. Runner goes. They'll be hit towards Boutain. 6-4-3, yes. Double play, and that ends the inning. So that didn't take long after the pitching change, and we'll go now to the top of the 5th, and Post 2 will have a chance to get that home run back when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, welcome back. Post 2 trailing Post 6 here, 2-1. Hayden Swain getting a solo shot. Just snuck it inside the foul pole down the third base line and over the fence to give the Post 6 Sixers the lead, and then Post 2 would take Isaac Emineth off the mound, replace him with Dylan Tostison, and 1 pitch later, he got the hitter to hit into a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. So Post 2 may be trailing by a run right now, but they got to be satisfied with the defense to get them out of that inning. And now they'll have a chance to bring out the bats and see if they can tie it up or possibly take the lead here in the top half of the 5th. So it's been a good game so far, and we kind of suspected that this would be a close one. And so far, a little bit over halfway through, we are exactly right. We'll see what the second half of this game has to offer us here in today's broadcast. Our final broadcast from Omaha, Nebraska. We'll be heading up to Watertown, South Dakota next. Post 400 Astros will be playing Post 17, and then after that game, we'll take the very long drive. It's a long drive regardless, but when you start in Watertown, it's even a longer drive up to Williston, North Dakota for the Post 400 Stars, as they'll take on the Keybirds. And then they'll come back down south a little bit on the way home to Fargo to take on the Dickinson Rough Riders, and we'll have both of those games for you here on Magnitude Sports, so be sure to circle your calendars for that one. Also, don't forget women's WPSL soccer tonight at 5 o'clock here on Magnitude. Dakota Fusion taking on Mankato United. Brad Anderson and Cody will have the play-by-play and camera work on that game for us from Jim Gata Stadium in Moorhead. Here's Danny Boutain, flied out to Tafoya in center field last time he was at the plate, and we'll see how he fares against Rodriguez this time. He'll pop it up once again, shallow center, right where the grass meets the black turf meets the green turf, and Kelton Hastings will make the grab for out number 1. So it'll be officially a pop out to second. Connor Holm will step up to the plate now here as we return to the top of the lineup for Post 2. He's 0 for 2. He would fly out to left, and then he would ground out on a 4-3 on his most recent trip to the plate. That one comes a little bit too inside. Ball 1 here for Holm from Rodriguez. That one will pop loose for ball 2. So Rodriguez will shake out his throwing arm. He'll set and deliver the 2-0. And that's outside and high for ball 3. So we'll see if Rodriguez can get the free strike here on the 3-0 count to Connor Holm. Caden Headley is on deck for Fargo Post 2. And the pitch low for ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Holm. That brings up Caden Headley. Thrown out on a drop third strike, and then he grounded out to the shortstop McAnally last time he was at the plate. That one's inside, and last 5 pitches here from Rodriguez have all been balls. 18 balls, 13 strikes on 31 pitches, and here comes a visit to the mound here for the Post 6 Sixers. So once again, a 1-0 to Caden Headley and Connor Holm on first. And it looks like it'll just be a conversation. Looks like Rodriguez will remain on the mound here for Post 6. So once again, once this conversation comes to an end here, Caden Headley will be facing a 1-ball, no strike count to continue his at-bat here. Caden Headley would score on a RBI single by Adam Lindinger to put the Post 2 up 1-0 in the first inning of play. And then Julian Romero would score on a sac fly by Fisher Brown to left field to tie the game at 1-0 or 1-1. It would remain 1-1 to the 4th inning when Hayden Swain would hit a solo shot to left field, snuck it just inside the foul pole. And that's where we sit right now here in the top of the 5th with 1 ball, no strike, and now it's 1 ball, 1 strike as Headley will foul that one away. And he's 0 for 2 once again to refresh, drop third strike, and a ground out to second on his 2 trips to the plate today. And now he's sitting at 1-1. Rodriguez 32 pitches, 14 strikes, 18 balls, and the conversation results in a strike, and now a pickoff attempt on Holm at first. No success on that attempt. And he'll get a piece of that one. Holm will have to head back to first there as he was attempting to steal. Going to the books as strike 2. Ball, 2 fouled away pitches. And it results in the 1-2 count here for Headley. On deck is Ben Osley with 1 away if no double plays happen. Another pickoff attempt. And Holm back safely to first base. Rodriguez will set and deliver the pitch this time. He'll reach for it, pop it up, going right field, going foul, and a nice attempt there by Kostolopoulos to make the catch, but it'll bounce off his glove, off the turf, and then over the fence and out of play. Yeah, short delay here as the umpire needs some baseballs. So they'll get those delivered to him sooner than later. Rodriguez on the mound, checks out Holm on first, and the throw over to first, runner back. So Holm will get a lead off on first once again here. Rodriguez will check him over his shoulder and deliver the pitch, and he'll reach for that, and Headley will foul it away. And a ball and 4 fouled away pitches in that order for the at-bat here for Headley. And He'll face pitch number 6 of the at-bat here, with a handful of pickoff attempts on home in between all those pitches. As Rodriguez will scope out home and now get the signal here from Swain. Take a quick glance back to first. He'll set, and he'll deliver the pitch. High and in, ball 2, and it's a full count now. Or check that, it's a 2-2 count, my apologies. Rodriguez will try again on home, and home's back. And that one comes off the lower handle of the bat. Foul territory. Can Kostopoulos get there? No, it'll go out of play. So we remain 2-2. This is the 8th pitch of the at-bat here for Caden Headley. We'll see if Rodriguez tries for home again at first. No, he'll deliver the pitch this time, and he missed it for a ball, and now it's a full count here to Headley, and pitch number 9 of the at-bat coming up here, I believe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Pitch number 9 of the at-bat coming up here. It'll be pitch 39 for Rodriguez, and it'll be a payoff pitch, assuming he doesn't try and trigger at first for home, and he won't. And the payoff pitch will be sent right to center field. It'll drop and roll all the way to the fence. And Holmes going to be sent in from first base. And Headley's trying for third, and he is safe. He is on with an RBI triple that ties the game here for Post 2. Scoring Connor Holm from first on the 9th pitch of the at-bat. And it paid off for Post 2. So Ben Osley will have a chance to.
The RBI triple brings up Ben Osley.
Keep this inning going here with 1 away, and don't see triples too often. When you do, it usually not results in an RBI triple. That was a decent play there, and now Osley will pop up, and McAnally will make the grab, and that'll be out number 2. So the pop out to short will bring up the next batter here, Adam Lindinger. 1 for 2 with a single and reach base on an error. And the single went to right field on his first trip to the plate today, and he reached base on an error charged to McAnally on his most recent trip to the plate. Once again, Caden Headley, runner on third here for Post 2, 90 feet away from potentially giving Post 2 the lead. So they get the home run back here, and now they're looking for more if Lindinger can get a base hit. Pitch is in and low, and the pass ball will roll back to the backstop, but Headley, smart decision to not try and come in on that one. And the pitch, low for ball 2. So 2-0 here to Lindinger with Headley on third. Rodriguez will set. And he will ignore third this time, and that one's sent high and high and high up into shallow right. And charging in there's Lopez to make the grab, and that ends the top of the 5th. They'll strand Headley on third, but they do get a run across to tie the game, and now we'll go to the bottom of the 5th when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, knotted up at 2-2, post 2 with a run in the first. Cheyenne responds in the second, get a home run in the bottom of the fourth. Post 2 responds in the top of the fifth. And that's where we sit right now. Post 2 should have one more hit. They have 3 total. And Cheyenne should have one more hit. They should have 5 total. So, yeah, that's right what you see on your screen there. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for post 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for post 6. And once again, Tostison coming in last inning to take over, or 2 innings ago, excuse me, to take over the pitching responsibilities here. And Coulter McAnally hit by a pitch and grounded out to shortstop last time he was at the plate. We'll start things off here in the bottom of the fifth. It'll be batters 2, 3, and 4 for post 6. And Tostison delivers a strike on the inside edge. Nicely done there by Tostison, and it's 0-1 here to McAnally. Once again, Zach Kostolopoulos on deck. We'll also see Mason Tafoya, the center fielder, this inning as well. And the 0-1 delivery, and that's right up the middle into center field. Good for a base hit as Headley will scoop it up. Fire it back in there to Butane and holds McAnally to a single. That brings up Zach Kostolopoulos, the first baseman.
The single brings up Zach Kostolopoulos.
So now pickoff attempt there, and ball will hop into the glove of Liniger at first and runner back. And the pitch. That one's up high and it hit him. Or did it hit him? No, it actually hit Harris. I thought it hit Kostolopoulos on the back of the neck there, but it hit Harris on the shoulder pad instead. So it's ball 1. And a couple quick pickoffs attempts there by Tostison. Didn't even give McNally a chance to get a lead off there, and trying to catch him off guard, but not in that case. And that one's lined up the middle, and almost a nice effort by Connor Holm, but it'll sneak by him in center field. They'll land for a base hit, put another runner on, and that brings up Mason Tafoya. Connor Holm making that dive, and he almost had it too, but he just couldn't quite extend his arm out far enough to snag it down. I'll sneak by him into center field for the base hit. That's the 7th hit of the game now here for the post 6 Sixers. And a balk is called. So now the runners will advance to second and third. think that's the third balk of this game by post 2 pitchers, and I think that's probably a record for most balks in a magnitude broadcast. And I'm not saying that to be negative, it's just something I've noticed. So it's not a record we keep track of, it's just an unofficial memory of past games. Nice job there by Lindiger to make the grab in foul territory for the first out, and that'll bring up Julian Romero.
Top out brings up Julian Romero.
Runners hold on second and third. You got McAnally on third, Kostolopoulos on second. And Romero now 1 for 2 with a single into shallow center, and then he grounded out on a 1-3 back to the pitcher last time he was at the plate. Tostison, believe it or not, has only thrown 7 pitches. Most of the throws have been on pickoff attempts. And that one will miss for a ball. It's 1-0, and now he's thrown 8 pitches. 6 of them have been recorded as strikes. And that one will apparently reach for a strike. It's 1-1. On the same spot as the ball was thrown on the previous pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runners on, 1 away. And the 1-1 windup and delivery is outside for ball 2.
I feel like we're just bound for it anyway.
And that one's popped up. Chance, he'll hit the gap, left center. McAnally will come in to score. Rounding third is Kostolopoulos. He'll come in to score. And it's a 2-run double for Julian Romero. And that'll bring up Kelding Hastings. And the Sixers take a 4-2 lead.
The 2-run double brings up Kelding Hastings.
So Kelding Hastings up to the plate now here as post 6 takes a double up on post 2. And that pass ball will allow Romero to get to third. And going to the books as ball 1. And I want to come across for a strike. That will level things up at 1 apiece. So we hit the 90-minute mark of the ball game now. 4-2 lead for the post 6 Sixers and a runner in scoring position on third. I'm sorry, it's 1-2, not 2-1. My bad. And I'll come in for a strikeout looking. He'll go down, that's out number 2, and here's Hayden Swain, 2 for 2. Single, he hit the solo home run last time he was at the plate.
Now batting second baseman Hayden Swain.
A swing and a miss for strike 1 here to Hayden Swain. Once again, Romero standing on third for the Sixers, looking to come in and push the Sixer lead to 3 if he gets that opportunity. And he almost got it there, but Harris doing an excellent job of preventing that opportunity for Romero. Evens the count up at a ball and a strike. 1-1 with 2 away, runner on third. Bottom of the 5th. 2 for 2, the single and a home run, and that one comes inside, hits the edge for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now here to Hayden Swain. Some nice pitching here from Tostison. 13 of his 18 pitches have been recorded as strikes. And that one comes a little bit out. I'll level things up at 2-2. Swing and a miss and a strikeout for Tostenson, and that will end the inning here for post 2. So they allow 2 across, and now they trail by 2 with 6 outs to work with. We'll see what happens here when Caden Kudera, Calvin Clausen, and Dylan Ehrholtz come up to bat. 5, 6, and 7 pending changes when we return for post 2 after this.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning here. And it's Caden Kudera who will lead things off for post 2, but before that, a new pitcher for post 6. We'll get some warm-ups here. It's either 1 or 11. It's number 1, and is that the previous pitcher? It is. Ben Bowman, who started this game, was taken out after the first inning of play, and he'll take over on the mound. So Ben Bowman comes in with 34 pitches tossed. 19 strikes and 15 balls, and he'll come in for the second time in this game and toss pitch 35 of the game here to Caden Kudera, who will lead things off in the number 5 spot for post 2. 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out to the shortstop on his 2 trips to the plate here today so far. And the pitch will miss outside for ball 1 to Kudera. Calvin Clausen on deck. And that one comes in for a strike, and it's 1-1 now here. And that one's fouled off for strike 2. Trying to get an update on the West Fargo game, and I'm not seeing anything at the moment. I don't know if somebody's not scoring that game or what, but if we do get updates on it, I'll be sure to let you know. That one's going to be a direct ground out to first for let's try it again. Direct ground out to first for Kudera, and that brings up Calvin Clausen.
Ground out brings up right fielder Calvin Clausen.
Clausen 0 for 1, fly out to right, and then he was hit by a pitch on his 2 trips to the plate today so far. We'll see if he can break that here on this at bat. First pitch will come through for ball 1. Dylan Ehrholtz would be on deck. Elias Harris to follow if we can get that far into the lineup here with 1 away in the top of the 6. And that one's cranked to left. And that one will land for a base hit. Left fielder wasn't anywhere close to making a play on that one, and he'll get an easy double out of that. And Clausen on base with a double to left. Dylan Ehrholtz now 1 for 2, single and a ground out, single to right, ground out to short.
Double brings up Dylan Ehrholtz.
Nice job there by Swain to reach out and keep that in front of him to keep Clausen on second. It'll be 2 balls and no, I'm sorry, 1 ball, no strike. We'll see if the official gives us confirmation there. And won't matter, so he'll ground this one to short. McAnally will toss it over to Costopoulos for the 6-3 and out number 2. And now bring up Elias Harris.
The ground out brings up catcher Elias Harris.
Clausen will advance over to third on the play. And Harris is 0 for 2. Struck out looking and then grounded out to third on his last trip to the plate. Looks like
now batting Will Bachman.
Looks like we have a new batter here. So Will Bachman will step into the number 8's position on the lineup. So Harris will presumably end the day with 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out to third. We'll see what Will Bachman can do here in the 8th spot of the lineup, with Clausen standing on third. The pitch is outside for a ball to Bachman, 1-0. Danny Butane is the scheduled next batter. Trying to take a peek here, and I think we might have a new batter in the 9 position too. So the pitch comes outside for ball 2. And no, we will not. It is Butane who is on deck, so no changes in the 9 spot. As Bowman will wind up and deliver and miss. Oh, he did hit the corner. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike, 2 out, and runner on third is Clausen. Will Bachman the batter, and he'll chop that. And a nice grab by Bowman. He'll run it over, and an underhand toss to end the inning. Belstrand, Clausen on third, and post 2 down to their final 3 outs, but they got to play defense first in the bottom of these 6. So we'll see what happens when we return after this here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 6 here, and post 6 has the 4-2 lead here on post 2. It'll be Keegan Bartlett, Fisher Brown, and Dominic Lopez pending changes. Batters 8, 9, and 1 for post 6 here in the bottom of the 6. And Dylan Tosteson will toss pitch 21. He's on 20 pitches. He's thrown 14 strikes and 6 balls. Keegan Bartlett's 0 for 1. He walked his first time up and reached on a drop, or no, thrown out on a drop third strike his second time up. As we wait for the post 2 catcher, Elias Harris, to make some last minute adjustments to his equipment here. Now he makes an appearance.
Batting with the age, Keegan Bartlett.
That one's bunted up and foul for a strike. Still trying to get an update here on the West Fargo game over at Millard West. Not finding anything at the moment here. And yeah, no, nothing's been updated. So if we do get a final from that one, we'll let you know as soon as we know. That one started at about the same time this game started, 9:30. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Keegan Bartlett now. Once again, 0 for 1 with a walk and a drop third strike. And the pitch is up high and in for ball 2, and it's 2-1 now here to Bartlett. Once again, coming up is Fisher Brown. He'll be followed by Dominic Lopez. Somebody spilled their beverage out front of our broadcast station there. And that pitch will come in low for a ball, 3-1. And inside, he'll be walked. Runner on, and that brings up Dominic Lopez. Or no, check that. Yeah, it does bring up Dominic Lopez. No, it will not. It'll bring up Fisher Brown. I was a batter ahead of myself. My apologies. And now we'll have a visit to the mound here for post 2. Fisher Brown scored the first run of the game, or assisted on scoring the first run of the game, as he would sack fly to left. That would score the runner. And now it looks like Tostison's done. Tostison will be responsible for Bartlett on first should he come around and score. Tostison, 25 pitches, 15 strikes, 10 balls. New pitcher when we return after this here on Magnitude.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. Danny Butane is the new pitcher here for Fargo Post 2. He'll try and come in and retire the Sixers so the Post 2 can have a chance to get the 2 runs they need in the 7th inning here. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Nobody out. Runner on first is Keegan Bartlett. And Dylan Tostison will be responsible for Bartlett should he come around and score. That means we have a new shortstop, too, here for Post 2. And I'm still trying to take a peek at the jersey number. I still can't tell who that is, even zooming in. If I zoom in any closer, it'll get blurry, so that won't do us any good, but we'll tell you eventually who the new shortstop is here for Post 2. It's Fisher Brown now here as we continue on with the bottom of the 6th. Once again, the runner on first is Keegan Bartlett. And now Brown shows bunt. Bartlett takes off for second. He's in safely on the feet first slide, and he'll get the stolen base. And now a runner in scoring position here with nobody out. And we'll see if Butane can deliver some pitches here to get an out recorded and reduce the threat. Not impossible if they go down 3, but certainly would like to keep it at 2 if you're a Post 2 fan. And they'll show bunt again, and they'll fall in for a ball. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Correction, it's 2 balls and no strikes. We'll see if the official can confirm that or not, but we believe it's 2-0. And the pitch showing bunt again. Now pop through for ball 3, and a pass ball will get Bartlett to third. Fisher Brown, sac fly to left, and a single to center on his 2 trips to the plate so far, and he's on the verge of being walked here at a 3-0 count. Dominic Lopez, top of the order, scheduled batter to be on deck, and it will be Lopez as I look off to the right side. And a 4-pitch walk will put runners on the corners for Dominic Lopez. Fly out, and a ground out. He's 0 for 3. Fly out to center, fly out to right, and a ground out to the shortstop.
Now batting the right fielder, Dominic Lopez.
A message from back home, and hi from I don't know if they want me to say those words on the air, but I'll try and improvise a little bit here after this pitch. 0-0, and that one is foul. Good for a strike, 0-1. Enjoying the broadcast from a secret location in Fargo. Let's put it that way. I will not say the rest of the words of that message. Butane will step off. They'll force the runners to touch up on the bag. One here to Lopez on a slow-moving bottom of the 6th inning here. Runners on the corners, first and third, 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. The batter's Lopez, and Butane delivers, and that will be in for ball 2. And that one hit right back to Butane. He'll fire to second, now over to first, and it's a 1-4-3 double play. That's 2 away now, and much needed if you're a Post 2 fan, and that brings up Coulter McAnally. Runner will remain on third.
The shortstop, Coulter McAnally.
So Keegan Bartlett stands alone on third now, and McAnally 1 for 2, hit by a pitch, ground out to short, and a single into left center. 1 ball, no strike here to McAnally so far, as Butane will set, deal, and deliver a ball 2. So that certainly takes the pressure off a little bit here on Post 2, but they still got a run standing 90 feet away from scoring that they would like to take off base as well. And that one will be fouled away, good for a strike, 2-1. And the 2-1 delivery, and he'll check swing that one foul for 2-2. So 2 balls followed by 2 fouled away pitches, and now with 2 out and 2 strikes, and Keegan Bartlett on third here. Butane has a chance to get post 2 out of this inning with no damage caused. And we'll see if Butane can do it here. And the 2-2 delivery, and that'll be grounded towards third, and Ehrholtz will fire it over, and no! It'll be dropped. The arrow will be charged to Ehrholtz at third since he didn't get the throw over there. The run will score. It's now 5-2 here, and that brings up Zach Kostolopoulos.
Yeah, brings up first baseman Zach Kostolopoulos.
So a little bit of bad luck there for post 2 as they had a chance to end the inning and the run comes in to score, and now they got another runner on first. It's 5-2 now here in favor of post 6. Once again, don't forget, Brad Anderson, at 5 o'clock tonight, we'll have WPSL Soccer, Dakota Fusion taking on Mankato United at 5 o'clock at Jim Gata Stadium in Moorhead, Minnesota. We'll have that game live for you here on Magnitude Sports. Encourage you to tune in. Dakota Fusion women lost 4-0 to Maplebrook Fury yesterday here on Magnitude. Pitch comes in for a strike to Kostolopoulos from Butane, and it's 0-1 now. Or check that, 0-2, excuse me, to the batter Kostolopoulos. So see if they can get the strikeout here as the runner goes. And now the throw up to second, not going to be in time, and he's in on the head first slide. No, he's not. He's called out. How about that? He came off the base on the head first slide, and that will end the inning. So McNally caught stealing, and if the Sixers come up to bat in the 7th, Zach Kostolopoulos will lead it off, but only if post 2 scores at least 3 here when we return after this here on Magnitude.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, top of the 7th, post 6 makes another pitching change. They'll bring in Julian Romero from left field. Mason Tafoya will move over to left field. And I'm still trying to figure out who the center fielder is for post 6, but as soon as I figure that out, I'll let you know. So Julian Romero getting some warm-up tosses here. And he'll try and finish this one off, try and earn the save here for post 6.
You know, when you start looking at the last couple of years, like, every year, so who knows?
It looks like
Well, and the thing is, he was only
possibly Caden Anderson out in center field, but I can't quite tell if that's jersey number 11 or not. It's number 1. That's Ben Bowman, so the former pitcher will move out to center field. So to reset defensively here, Kostolopoulos at first, Kelding Hastings at second, Coulter McAnally at short, Fisher Brown at third, Hayden Swain catching, Julian Romero, the new pitcher, Mason Tafoya, the new left fielder, and Ben Bowman, the new center fielder here for post 6. As we go to the top of the 7th, and post 2 needs a minimum of 3 to force the bottom of the 7th here, and Butane will start it off, and he's had no success yet, but that could change here as he's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, 1 to center and 1 to second base. Takes the first pitch, and it's good for a ball, 1-0 on a pitch that just missed the outside of the strike zone. on the 1-0 delivery. In for a strike. That was a nice pitch there by Romero. That'll even things up at 1-1. Little curveball. Started on the outside, ended up drilling it down the middle. And Romero will try with a similar pitch there, but missed this time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 3 minutes shy of the 2-hour mark of the ball game. I would presume that they will allow this one to play out should it go to the bottom of the 7th. And that one's hit well to left field, but not well enough. Getting underneath it there is Tafoya, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. So Boutin goes 0 for 3. Connor Holm is the scheduled batter, and we'll see if he steps up to the plate or not. And he will. It's Connor Holm at the bat now, and he's also 0 for 2. Fly out to left, ground out to second, and then he was walked on his 3 trips to the plate so far today. And this one will drop low for ball 1 here to Connor Holm. And the pitch, and a rip to left and foul, and good for a strike. And that one comes in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Connor Holm. And once again, 1 out. No runners on here, and if Holm strikes out, it'll be up to Caden Headley to play some 2-out bingo here for Fargo Post 2. And that pitch will come away. Nobody on base to take advantage of that near pass ball. 2-2 the count now. And he'll reach for that, send it towards Hastings at second. He'll pick it up, fire it over. Kostelopoulos makes the grab. 4-3 ground out, and that's 2 up, 2 down, and now it's up to Caden Headley. 1 for 3, reach base on a drop third strike, then grounded out to the shortstop, and then he hit a triple to center field. That resulted in, or no, it was just a straight triple. I believe that one leaded off the inning last time he stepped up to the plate, if memory serves me correctly. That pitch will miss or come in for a strike. It's 0-1. As we've officially hit the 2-hour mark of the ball game now. 2-hour time limit imposed, but since we're in the 7th, they'll play this one out. And the 0-1, and that's hit to center. Might have a chance to drop for a hit. On the grab, on the run, Bowman makes the grab, and that ends the game. And Post 2 falls here to the Post 6 Sixers by the final score of 5-2. Line score, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on base for Cheyenne Post 6 Sixers. And for Fargo Post 2, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors, and 6 left on base. Time of the game, exactly 2 hours here as Headley flies out to Bowman, who makes a nice grab on the run to end the game here, and Post 6 will leave with the victory. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, the game will be available for an on-demand replay within about 10 minutes of the conclusion of our live broadcast here. We'll pack up, and next time we talk to you, we'll be live from Watertown Stadium in Watertown, South Dakota for the Post 400 Astros and Watertown Post 17. That'll be our next broadcast from my position. Don't forget, 5 o'clock tonight, Brad Anderson will have WPSL Soccer's Dakota Fusion Women will take on Mankato United with a 5 p.m. kick live here on Magnitude Sports. Tune in about 4:50 for that pregame show. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, your final score, Post 6 Sixers out of Cheyenne, Wyoming 5, and Fargo Post 2 2. I'll wrap it up. Have a great day.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.